season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. To the air right away is May. He has it complete to Christian Watson. He is out of bounds right around the 34. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll throw with May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, May. That one caught. It's Meredith. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking to throw, May. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
Throwing here is May. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Christian Watson, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Patriots 7, Bills 0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Motion man is Shakir.
Bills first down.
To the air. Allen. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Patriots defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Allen going to run with it. And he's got some space here. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
Allen going to run with it, and he'll just get rid of it.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
For the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, five. Crazy.
Here's May. Launching one for Henderson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. But now it's 3rd down. You look at this Buffalo defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Crazy. Hey, five.
To throw, it's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there for New England. And even 40 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Hey, five.
Back to throw again. Completes this one to Meredith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Crazy. You son? Crazy. Eddie, what's up?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are able to stretch out their lead.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Again, it's Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Allen. Short throw caught by Pitts. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Allen going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 12. Allen. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Allen to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Bills.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Five. Crazy. Five.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Crazy.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high power. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Bills.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Motion man is Shakir. Throwing now is Allen. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Allen going to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here is third and quite a ways. From the gun, it's Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 35. And the Bills first down.
Now Allen. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. Going deep for Walker. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and
A big
10.
hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Here we go, boys. Hey, five. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May. That's caught by Meredith right side. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
From the gun, it's May. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Till 6. Andy Borgapas to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Quentin Williams forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. They run it again with Cook. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Has his man, it's Shakir. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw, it's May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Crazy. Hey, Jim Wright. Hey, five.
Here's May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Crazy. Five. Crazy.
To the air, May. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Bill 6. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen. rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Quentin Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 16 yards right off the bat, but a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big pickup of 38.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Hey, here goes tonight. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw. May looking to run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Crazy. 5.
Back to throw again. May looking to run. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Middle 6. To kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air.
The quarter blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Allen now looks to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Allen.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, this defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field, going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for New England. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw here. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 5-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. New England on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Now Allen taken down in the end zone, and that's going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And it's taken in at the 9. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for New England. 65 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Crazy. Crazy.
They'll drop the throw.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
I always laugh when people say, "What's the toughest route to defend?" And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Patriots look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. Borregales now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Patriots 51, Bills 6. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Allen going to run with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Crazy. Now here goes that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Landon Jackson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Crazy. Five.
From the shotgun, May with it. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
This one into the hands of Pitts. Down the sideline he goes.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute,
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one looks like he'll throw here.
May looking to run.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
The extra point now for Borregales.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Allen. He's going to let it fly. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, here goes crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Hey, Jim Wright.
From the shotgun, it's May. He's got this to Williams, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing now is Allen. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Here's Allen to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Pats are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He's got a man, complete. Now he's into the clear again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Bills 12. Andy Borregales to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Kyle Pitts.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the gun, it's May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they go play action with May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
That one caught. It's Meredith. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 30 yards there. The 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To the air, May.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Crazy. 5. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost,
But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly